And Marcus Garvey said, up you mighty people, do what you will. Because if you don't use your will, your enemy will use it against you. Because it's the law of use of the universe. If you ain't using your free will, your enemy can use it against you. Right? So it's the same as if you buy a house but don't never move in it, and you come back 20 years later, somebody been living there 20 years. They exercise squatter rights because you didn't exercise domicile rights. So now you have to overthrow the squatters to get the squatters out of your house. Well, we getting the squatters out now. It's time for them to go. And now we making the connections on the land with the ones who know what to do in order for the ones who don't know what to do to watch us do it so they don't know what's necessary for their own enrichment and self-development and development of our people. Wherever we at on earth. We native all over this motherfucker from pole to pole, prime meridian to prime meridian. We been here, gonna be here. But everybody that don't belong here got to go. That's by order of Galactic Council. Right? First preservation being the first law of nature allows us to come to an agreement with the rogue elements to give them their quota of gold, but they supposed to give us our quota of technology because they stripped the telomeres back to make us age and die. We think death is normal. That shit not normal. We supposed to take off this meat suit when we feel like it, not when we get broke down and decrepit. Because we ain't never supposed to be broke down and decrepit. And the light and the sound is med beds and healing chambers. They've been had this technology. It was just recently rediscovered by a secret society known as the Lazarus Group, who was seeking the keys to eternal life. They wanted to know what was done to the genome to make us age and die. Well, it's not the genome they done it to, it's the telomeres on the genes. As the telomeres on the genes deteriorate, we age. Well, the telomere used to cover the entire gene, and when it replicated, it reformed a full telomere. So they use science to interrupt our forever time. So we had to go in and examine what they was doing to us so we can undo that shit.
And all the pyramids or kuntas around the world will start resonating.
You know, they all put off energy. It's just that we haven't been using that network in so long, it's allowing the decay to set in on the structures. It's allowing the vegetation to make you think they mountains because they've been unused for so long. But some of them gonna shake off their trees in the soil and you're gonna see shiny pyramids under that. Don't be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Don't be surprised when the Crystal City land on Emerald Lake in Colorado. Right? Don't be surprised because we telling you ahead of time what to expect, but you ain't gonna expect it because you're gonna assume that we don't know what we're talking about and we know exactly what we're talking about. It's just that other people with less levels of knowledge are the ones who's rebelling the most. The new converts. The ones that got a little bit of something to make some money off of, and now it's being threatened because now they can't fleece the flock. Right? All of the Moors know they got dirty Moors. All of them. And you know what? It's recorded in the Moorish American Archive who they is from the complaints of the parishioners.
Yep.
So they can't duck and hide and say it ain't them. We know it's exactly you, motherfucker. You the dirty one that's making the good Moors look bad. Right? So we know the difference. The Moors know, Taj know who they is. Some of them he had to disassociate himself with years ago for the dirt they was doing, and he didn't put them on blast because he didn't even know what he was dealing with.
I love you, Poppy.
Morris production.
Right? He just knew that the way they was moving wasn't how he was led in his heart to move. So he moved in a different direction, following what he knows is right in his heart. So they can be mad at me. I don't care. I don't care. They can be mad as they want to be. All of the Moors know they got dirty Moors in the temple. All of them know it. I've talked to them personally on every level. The good Moors know who the dirty ones in the temple is from the parishioners. That's not my job to clean that up. That's the Moors' job. That has nothing to do with me. I just had to let y'all know they was there and that they was trying to undermine the upliftment of fallen humanity in search of personal wealth and personal gain. The rest of it is up to the Moors to get rid of the dirty Moors. That's not my job. My job is to help Larry Hoover to clean up the Nation of Growth and Development and to help Big Tookie clean up the C Nation on the West Coast. That's my lives that I have to help physically clean out. Right? Angel Bay and Tariq Bey gonna have to organize the effort to clean up the Moors. That's not my domain. I don't have no authority over none of the Moors. But when I come to read the land to the people, I got to tell them where the infiltrators at. They came in 32 degrees Scottish Rite Freemasons under Albert Pike masquerading as George Washington. Well, we getting the squatters out now. It's time for them to go. But everybody that don't belong here got to go.